Yeah.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? My name is Jay, and I'm your host today. And my co-host on my left is Tajri, and this is episode 8 of the Divine Departure podcast. We
Yep.
want to talk about the newest episodes of Demon Slayer, and we're gonna go on a little bit of One Piece, and then we got some trending topics. Mostly I would say anime related, but without spoiling, let's actually get into it. And the first episode we're going to talk about for the podcast today is Demon Slayer. So,
Man.
yeah.
So my fault because I really thought that it came out on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Come to find out it come out on Sunday afternoons.
But you knew. Like,
Like,
you knew because we've been filming the episodes with you watching them. So,
no, you're right, but like I don't know. I don't I've had a anime has come out on Saturday nights since I started watching One Piece. So
no,
like
you're right. And it's different because we're seeing a lot of animes coming out on Sunday. Which
yeah, I don't
maybe the way they're doing it is kind of in a similar way of how like Floyd Mayweather like recently has been doing his exhibitions, like Super Bowl Sunday, like on Sunday everybody's at home, so why not drop a fire episode to have us in our thoughts, in our brains at 3 a.m. tonight going into the work week.
I
Hella
mean,
stress.
maybe I thought maybe it's just to stand out because Demon Slayer is doing a lot to stand out. Um, like having a high definition graphics on every episode, stuff like that. Like I don't think
Not only
any
that, but
other
a good story too.
yeah good story. I don't think any other anime has done the movie type animations like for regular like every regular episode. So um, it's they're definitely trying to be different. Definitely trying to be different. Um. I mean, that's a good segue into the episode. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had I
yeah,
had
yeah.
a, I had a few problems with it myself. Episode
But
10. Was it 9 or 10? I think it was 10. Yeah, episode 10.
yeah.
Um, I was all ready to be like, rest in peace, Inosuke. So the logic is he shifts his body organs. Now, one, that makes no sense. But two, even if he
It
could do that,
does though.
even
That's the
even
thing.
even if he could do that, like let's say I'm accepting the fact that he can shift his organs, which I'm not. But even if I did accept that, he didn't see the attack coming.
No, you're right.
So
But
when did he shift his heart?
bro, we gotta
Like
put this in perspective, right? In a show like Demon Slayer, and nothing really makes sense. Like to be honest, like why did randomly Muzan go and attack Tanjiro's whole family and then essentially turn Nezuko into a demon? That don't make no sense as it is. Bro, even still to this point, like why is there any form of logic? Like how did Muzan create upper six? Like that's odd to me. It's weird.
oh, okay, wait. You're saying stuff that we can't explain. I'm saying physics.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The demons have no physics, so I think in the
Okay,
show,
but
if you're
Inosuke
playing
is
a
not a demon.
yeah, but bro, when you put in perspective, like you get sliced in your chest, and then you got to do total breathing constant to hold that wound so it doesn't keep
Okay,
leaking
but this
out.
isn't
That don't
this
make sense either.
no. All of that don't make sense, but this is defying physics. Like this is so one, he shifted his heart.
Right?
Two, he shifted his heart. Like I said, even if he can shift his heart, he didn't see the attack coming, so that's not an explanation.
I mean, bro,
That's just a big ass plot hole.
he probably felt it and made the adjustment beforehand.
Bro, you saw the clip, bro. You saw the hook came.
Big brain, nah, but that's what they want us to think.
Nah, that's not.
They want us to think logically like Tazu.
Why can't it just be a plot hole? It's
Bro,
okay. It's anime. It's okay. It could be a plot hole.
nah, it made
I
sense,
mean,
bro.
not a plot hole, because that's not the whole plot, but definitely something that is gonna go without being explained. It's okay. It's fine. Shippuden has it. Shippuden, my favorite anime. Shippuden has stuff that I can't explain. Like when a show goes against its own logic, that's when I start having issues. Because I'm willing to accept a lot. Like if Inosuke would have said, I shifted my organs, that's kind of hard to accept, but I'll accept it. But then I thought about it and I'm like, wait, he didn't have time to prepare to see the attack coming to shift his organs.
How do you know that though? That's the thing.
Because bro, he wasn't even bro, he was looking back, talking to Zenitsu and Tanjiro, and then the hook came from the front. He didn't even see it.
No, the hook came from the back actually. It just pierced them in the front.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah,
But
no, he
nah,
didn't
bro,
even.
he could have felt it, bro. He could have felt that dude was
Okay,
coming in
but
mad
they
quick.
gotta say that though. If they don't say it, then it's an assumption, and if it's an assumption,
Well, bro, we got to give him time to say it, bro. All of this fighting is
that
going
was
mad
the
quick.
time. That was the time when he came out the thing. He was like, "I shifted my organs. I grew up in the wild." He should have said it right there.
He
I
did.
felt the attack coming with my whiskers. He didn't say nothing about feeling the attack coming.
I mean,
And he could nullify poison out of nowhere.
bro,
Okay,
that makes sense though because he
okay,
lived in the mountains.
okay.
Same thing as
So they're gonna be
freaking.
like, Zenitsu can nullify poison because he has lightning in his body, and Tanjiro can nullify poison because he got fire in his soul.
I see where you're coming from.
Like they can't just be pulling stuff out of thin air. Like if he could nullify like stuff like that, you at least got a foreshadow like 10 episodes ago. You know what I'm saying? Like you at least got to give a hint. Like, okay, he was in the mountains and he got poisoned and it didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to foreshadow. You can't, like, where anime pulls, like, this is why One Piece is getting worse and worse, because they're just pulling stuff out their ass that they never explain, that they never, just out of nowhere. This is it. You got to accept it. So in my opinion, with the way that wound came in, I feel like even if it didn't hit his heart, he should still be like mortally wounded. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna say
sure.
that. He should still be more, because bro, this dude, Tengen, freaking got his arm cut off and was laying on the ground doing recovery, and he's a Hashira. You
Yeah.
telling me Inosuke could just get back up?
I mean,
Getting impaled through the chest?
they getting stronger, bro.
Yeah,
That's
but they not Hashira level. So
well, bro.
Inosuke is as strong as Tengen now. That's what we're doing.
I didn't
That's what
say
we're
that.
doing.
I didn't say that. What I said, bro, is that they getting stronger, and that's how the show should be, bro. Zenetsu should have been crushed underneath that fucking ceiling, that fucking roof that fell on top of him, bro. He just came out of the woodwork, first form, thunderclap. You know what I'm saying? That didn't make no sense either.
Okay, but like I said, stuff not making sense is one thing. Getting impaled through your chest.
Bro, you
Bro,
know.
for all of that, for all of that, Rengoku should still be alive.
Nah, he got punched, bro. He got
It's
his
the same.
whole
No.
he got he got his whole heart
It's the same
obliterated.
thing.
Nah, bro. It's like Dofi or
Inosuke took
Barbie.
a hook through his chest. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but bro, a Inosuke taking a hook to the chest is the same as my boy Doflamingo getting punched in the chest. His organs.
No, they explained those flamingos. He can stitch himself together internally. They explained that.
Nah, but he really shouldn't be able to though. That don't
Well,
make no sense.
you're right, but I'm saying though, if freaking Inosuke could come back to life and keep up with Zenitsu's lightning style and throw an attack after being impaled through the chest, then Rengoku should still be alive.
Bro, that's that growth. That's what I'm telling you. That's the growth.
Basura.
That's the growth of these young demon slayers trying to get their shit up, trying to get their work in. You know,
bro, if that's the case, they're never gonna. Bro, if you could take, he better never die. Like he better, like if that's the case.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that.
He better never die.
I don't know what the show going hold, but you know, I mean,
Kamaru Fresh, what's going on? He said, do we like Naruto?
Yeah, Taj is a big fan.
Shippuden is the greatest anime ever created. Kid Naruto is probably like third, but if you put it together, the whole thing. I mean, Boruto's kind of killing us right now, but unfortunately, it's canon. So, no, I'm like a Naruto encyclopedia. So, yeah, any Naruto questions, shoot them at me. But yeah, no, it's just I don't know. It's like if you could survive if Inosuke could survive getting impaled, he's never gonna die. They're gonna have to all the way like cut his head off.
But bro, that makes a good show though. If people die, so that's good.
Yeah, but he didn't die. Not only did he not die, he got up with more energy. Like what?
Well, I mean, he came up with a burst of energy. Same with Zenitsu, but Zenitsu explained he's like, y'all only got one more thunderclap.
Yeah, but Zenitsu pulled out like his final move. Like I said, Inosuke, nothing. No.
Well, bro, what I really want to get into the episode is that I actually appreciate the fight scene of them actually being able to kill the demons. Bro, this is the first time that we actually were able to see a Hashira along with other, lower level demon slayers actually do it.
Actually try to fight each other.
No, like defeat the Kizuki. Number 6.
Kamaru Fresh said, "Yeah, with somebody, someone online would just draw a better Boruto comment. Boruto could have been the GOAT manga favorite Naruto character." I mean, me personally, as a Naruto fan, I feel like Boruto should have never existed. I don't want to get too much in a tangent, so I might come back to this question. Boruto should have not that he shouldn't have existed as a character, but after Shippuden ended, there were about 3 candidates that should have been the main character: Konohamaru, Sadadai, or I'm forgetting somebody. I think or Sasuke. One of those 3 should have been the main character after Shippuden. There's no way in the world Naruto's son has zero relevancy in terms of interest. Like zero. Like he's not a Jinchuriki, he's not from some like prestigious clan, he's not a survivor.
He got that weird ass power though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They forced that on him to make him interesting. Like Sadada would have been interesting off rip because she's the second. She's the only Uchiha in the village because Sasuke don't even be in the village. So Sadada already has interest, and then she has a Sharingan, so that's automatically, what's your Sharingan power going to be?
Yeah.
Konohamaru they were already foreshadowing him to be the next Naruto in the show. Like every Konohamaru scene was like, you're my rival, I'm gonna be just like you type of thing. And then obviously Sasuke for Sasuke reasons. But we're gonna get back to Naruto stuff. We're on Demon Slayer now. No, we don't have a Discord up yet. That's gonna hit around episode 10 or 11. We're actually gonna put up more resources to get in contact with us, but definitely keep the questions coming in the chat. We'll get back to the questions. But yeah, back to Demon Slayer. That particular here, I'll put up some of the info if you could follow us on and stuff like that. But yeah, that fight scene, I'm not even gonna say we were able to see like a lower level Demon Slayer and a higher level Demon Slayer. What I will say is that scene felt the same as when Rengoku fought what's his name?
Akaza, yeah.
Akaza. So it was about the same thing for me. If anything, oh, this was another issue I had actually. Speaking of that fight scene,
Yeah.
so you know, at the end of the episode, spoiler if you haven't seen it, but you know, we're always assuming you guys are up to date, right? So at the end of that episode, you know, they end up decapitating them simultaneously or whatever, right? My whole thing was, you know, Tanjiro's hella smart. I don't give him enough credit for how smart he is because he almost decapitated dude by himself before Tengen got back up. I was like, yo, so
Yeah, you gotta give
I
him his
gotta give him
props.
more credit for how smart he is because he's hella intelligent. They was like, yeah, he threw the food in the air to mask the smell of the poison before. I was like, oh, um, excuse me. But another issue I had was, you know, dude should have been decapitated right there, and Tanjiro wasn't strong enough to cut the head off, and then a weaker, more injured Tanjiro was able to decapitate him. Like,
Well,
what?
nah, bro. I don't know if you noticed, but
What?
his whole demeanor changed. You know what I'm saying? His whole I don't know if you've seen it, but like his scar turned into like a red mark, which is essentially the guy who I guess originated the sun breathing technique. He or the clan that had that sword breathing technique. They always had that red scar, and you could see that he looked like the originator, whoever I think they named it. I think it was can't remember the name of the technique that he be using in general, but um Hinokami Kagura. I think that's the person who originated it.
No, you probably
I gotta
further
go back.
on.
I gotta go back because they said all of this information already, so it's not like it's uncommon knowledge. But um, I like the fact that we saw my boy Tanjiro actually put in work. I think that it was good for his growth because let's be real, like Tanjiro and Nemosuke and Zenitsu, they're not going to stand a chance if they don't, grow in this aspect. They don't grow in this form of the show where they're actually taking down Kizuki.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not. They're going to be the same demon slayers they always were.
But
And
don't you think he had like if that whole scar thing was gonna happen, why didn't it happen the first time?
I mean, I have
Because
to go.
it's the same motivations, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the same,
Well,
like he was near death, he already had two fingers broken, you
well,
know.
bro,
And shout out to the real quick, shout out to the broken fingers thing, because I think My Hero was the first time I seen it, and they brought it they,
yeah,
they did it again in this.
yeah.
So like actually detailing like the fact that his fingers were broken. But no, I feel like the motivations were the same. Like the adrenaline level was still the same. So I don't know why when he had it was a clear shot. Like he used his fire breathing and everything, and he couldn't do it. But then he could do it without
Well,
fire breathing.
bro, this is
Like he
where
didn't even use fire breathing, and he
this is where it get interesting though, right?
he
Because
swung.
in the moment where he like transformed, like you could see his eyes like
Yeah,
changed, his scar changed, bro. Essentially, I think in that moment, the brother upper six, he's all up in dude's ear, like, wow, so you're trying to protect your sister and she's a demon. It looks like more like she's protecting you and you're not really doing much, although you're her older brother or younger brother or whatever. He was like, it was sad, like he was patronizing dude. So
mm-hmm.
like during that, before that encounter happened, I believe what was happening is that he was just patronizing dude, broke his fingers, and dude had enough.
He was.
And dude legit, and I think the problem was that when you talk about his sister, like he has a really big, like a huge bond with her. You know what I mean? Like that's family. Like his motive and alternative of being in the demon corps was to help cure her, and that was it. Now, regardless if she gets cured or not, that's something we'll find out in the show as the show keeps progressing.
Yeah,
But once you start talking about Tanjiro's sister, this dude starts losing it. And I think that was really the big indicator in that scene where he's like, "Yo, like I'm not gonna let you talk shit about my sister and say that you're gonna try to kill her." You
No,
know,
I know, but you're not seeing my point. Why wasn't he able to cut the head off? Okay, look,
he
look, look,
did
look.
though. He did cut the head off though,
No, I'm saying the first time. I need an
bro.
explanation.
Bro, the only explanation I had that I could tell you is that, bro, the master, when Tanjiro met him for the first time, he told him, he's like, "Yo, I want you to get up in the ranks, and these people here, the Hashiras, they fought like on the brink of death. You know what I mean? Where they're fighting, and they're essentially trying to get the dub. It's tough. They're hurt, they're injured, and I think that was kind of just the scene for Tanjiro. I can't really answer the question on like why it happened then. But that was his.
Exactly though, but
That was his scene. That
that's
that
what
was
I'm saying.
that was his
There's
moment.
no explanation for that. Because he had a clear shot. He was less injured. He was less injured. He had a clear shot, and he used a breathing technique. When he actually did it, he didn't use any breathing techniques. He was more injured, and he's freaking in the air at an awkward angle. So you know what I'm saying? So it didn't make sense to me because the second time I'm like, okay, well he wasn't able to cut the head off with fire style, so why would he be able to do it regular?
Well,
That
I
doesn't.
think I think he was using a style. I just
Nah, he was, bro. He wasn't.
bro.
He
He
had the
he was.
joint. He couldn't do any breathing, nothing, because he
Well,
had
I
the
mean that scene was crazy too. Like we got
yeah, he had the freaking axe in so he couldn't do none of his
his
breathing
mouth.
techniques. So I was like, so you can't cut it off with a breathing technique, but you can regular in the air like that. That
I,
didn't make sense to me.
I see where you coming from. Though.
I
I see
thought
where you
I
coming
thought when that happened, when he got it like halfway, I thought like Tengen was gonna like come around and give it more momentum, or you know what I'm saying? Like I thought Tengen was
Yeah,
gonna help him get it across or something. But nah, he just freaking muscled that joint. I was like, yo, what? That
yeah.
if he could do
I
that, he
see,
should
bro.
have been able to do that the first time.
Nah, I see
So,
your point. I see
you
your
see what I'm
point.
saying? Like I don't
Yeah, that's
that
tough.
that that part of like so those are my two things about the episode. Like Inosuke, if I'm not gonna say because obviously Inosuke is one of the main characters, they're not gonna kill him off. But I feel like he shouldn't have been able to do all that. Like he jumped in the air, spun around, freaking like nothing happened. So I feel like he should have been able to do all that. Um
Yeah. Oh, what I will say though is
because
that I
Tengen, like I said, Tengen was barely able to get up, and that
yeah.
was just his hand getting cut off.
Yeah. But at the
So
same time, too, Tengen had gotten poisoned, like OD, and it was spreading. So at that point, while they're fighting, dude already had purple on his arms. Like
yeah,
it's
but he
just
said
bad.
it. He said it don't work on him. I believed him when he said poison don't work on me.
Yeah, but bro, it was getting worse. Like you could see the
Yeah, it
purple
started spreading
spreading.
all that.
Like
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, he may have been fine. Don't get me wrong, but like bro, nobody's gonna be poisoned and lose an arm and still be like, yeah, I'm good. I mean, he's fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
He's fighting. But I mean, I thought
No,
that episode was good. I mean, you are right. There's certain things in the show for that episode that didn't make any sense.
just
Uh,
just just certain
just
certain
those.
unexplainable things. Like I said, it's okay. Like I watched anime long enough where I'm like, not everything's gonna be explained. It's gonna happen. Like there's gonna be small holes in what they wrote. So I've accepted it. I'm okay. But it the amount of times that happens, like really like is how I determine if an anime is good or not. So it doesn't really happen a lot in Demon Slayer. So
But what I can
it's
say is
pretty
that
consistent for the most part.
we may end up getting an understanding on why that happened, though. You know what I mean? Like they can't just turn his eyes like blank and then put make the scar that was on his forehead an actual mark.
But isn't that the second time that happened with the scar? I think this the second time it happened.
I mean, yeah, and
I'll have to go back, but I feel
he,
like it happened one other
he
time.
he was fighting Shorty. He was fighting the sister, and then that it kind of happened. Like he got serious, but you didn't really see the scar turned into a mark until like this episode where like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
actually
yeah,
saw it turn to like a mark itself.
yeah,
So I mean, I think that that may just be the power that he's holding back, you know, and that might be just the discovery that we're gonna have to find out. It's like playing a fighting game. Like you're gonna keep learning, exploring, and I think that for him in the show, he's learning and exploring and doing a whole bunch of different things, and that's gonna be helpful for us because that's gonna keep us engaged, and that's really the big thing.
yeah. Like I
Keeping
said, I just think there needs to be a little bit more foreshadowing.
yeah,
So
for
so
sure.
so like so like I'll give you. I always compare things to Shippuden just because it'd be fresh in my head. But before Naruto actually did a Rasen Shuriken, we saw him almost do it like mad times. So then when he actually did it, it was like, okay, like that's the move. You know what I'm saying? And then same with like when he mastered Sage Mode, we saw him do moves that Jiraiya would do. So it wasn't no surprise when he pulled out some like nature chakra, blah blah blah, because we already, you know what I'm saying? Like we already saw it. So it wasn't just like, okay, here's a new move, or okay, here's a new form. It was actual like we saw it in the training. So like they had, what was it, like four, it was a good like 4 episodes of just them training.
Yeah,
So they could have threw, you know what I'm saying? In those episodes, they could have threw in like, oh, Inosuke learned how to shift his organs. Oh, you know, Tanjiro learned how to, you know what I'm saying?
that's fair. That's
They
fair.
could have
Yeah.
threw a little bit. They don't got to show it in detail, but they could have just mentioned it, and then because then it'd be like, okay, yeah, I remember them mentioning that in the training episode, you know, 5 episodes ago. So now this is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that because I say like when characters just pull an ability out of nowhere, like when bad guys do it, it's okay because we don't know nothing about the bad guy. But when good guys do it, it's like, yo, we've been following this dude for all these episodes. Where did that come from? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it'd be like Luffy's gear, his like gear for
Well, they just use Rayleigh to
to
mask
kind of get into
everything.
that. Yeah, 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 yeah.
They just use Rayleigh. I think they're gonna go back to freaking Hawkeyes with Zoro at some point. I think Zoro's gonna get something, and they're gonna flash back and be like, "Well, actually, Hawkeyes did show me this one thing."
I mean, I think it's gonna be interesting. But
But
to finish
yeah,
off, I guess to finish off Demon Slayer,
yeah.
before we get into the next topic, I am not sure Demon Slayer's done for the season. They
There's
ended
one
it
more
in
episode. There's one more episode.
one more, one more for the season. God
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
God damn. But we're probably gonna have to wait another year. We're gonna have to wait another, like maybe not another year, but maybe until next
It's
winter.
okay because we hopping on that Attack on Titan.
We hopping on
And,
that World's End harem. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
I'm down. I'm
You
down.
know, but
I heard Sword Art Online is fire. That's what
it.
I heard.
I
I don't know.
mean,
I don't know. That's what I heard.
I love Sword Art Online. I haven't watched any of the new shit. The old shit, like everybody talked about the first season. Everybody loves it.
Was
Now
that the one with the different color kings and stuff like that? It was like the red king, the blue king, or is that a different one?
I think I think I know what you're talking about. Like then it's
There
different,
was
like
one that was
different
like
guilds.
there's 4 kings, and then each king had like a school, and then eventually they all fought each other over something. Anyway, that might be something else, but
That might be something else.
that might be
Yeah.
something else. But
But the first season is fire. But yeah, and essentially getting back into Demon Slayer, I'm interested to see what happens next because they ended it off so abruptly, man. That I'm like, shit. Did Tanjiro die? Did Tengen die? Because Tengen was running for Tanjiro.
I
It's
don't.
weird because you think we're thinking that do they both get their heads severed at the same time? They look at each other. Uh, they're dead possibly, but then
Uh,
the brother ends up doing that one attack and the village gets messed up more. I'm
Was I
interested.
the only one thinking to myself after they officially cut the heads off and then they showed the wives on the roof? I was like, yo, go get them. Go get them.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what are y'all standing there for? They were standing there making jokes and stuff. I'm like, yo, go down there, like help them up. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, bro, it was only that. It was only the girl who be playing around. I can't remember her name because I know you got Makio and Hinatsuru. The other one not really important because she remind me of like Zenetsu. She not really that important, but she making jokes and they're just standing
yeah,
there.
I was like, yo, go. You see the fight's over, go help. But yeah, it's we got one more episode, so
I'm interested. Hopefully nobody dies. Everybody came out unscathed, but it's kind of already slim to nil for that.
I'm gonna be mad if Tengen dies, but Inosuke lives. I'm gonna be so mad.
I
I'm
hope
gonna be
I hope
heated.
not though. I
I'm
hope
gonna be heated, bro. It's gonna be like so a Hashira died from getting his hand cut off, but a not Hashira died, lived
for
getting
not getting.
impaled through
Yeah.
his soul with hello poison
Well, let's
by
be
an upper
positive.
ring. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh,
Let's hope for good vibes, good energy. We 2022, you know what I'm saying?
it's crazy. It's crazy though because Zenetsu is the only one that like got through unscathed.
Nah, he was damaged though. Like not heavy, but he definitely took a
I
beating.
think I think he took more damage from using his first form so much, like to himself than actual from the fight. But
Well, I mean, I just appreciate that he's stepping up. Like, although he's asleep, he's actually doing more than what we've expected him to do in the show. Because
yeah,
Zenetsu's that character where we don't really take him seriously. Like he's like that Usopp, but he actually does shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Anybody with lightning powers in anime is always like up there.
OP, yeah, always
They always got the
OP.
potential.
But anyways, let's get into some One Piece.
What happened this episode? Oh, the Yamato stuff.
Yeah. So the Yamato stuff was cool all the way up until when Yamato's about to transform. Supposedly she got some brolic ass devil fruit that we don't know, and she's going and changing. We seeing that her jaw is starting to get brolic,
The fangs
and
start coming out.
and then Frankie come out of nowhere, jumping out of a wall, and then Oda cuts us from our moment.
I mean, I didn't think about it until that scene, but she is like a beast pirate, so I mean, I keep saying she. One piece out here trying to confuse little kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I keep saying it's a woman's voice, like woman features, but not.
Yeah.
He's a beast pirate, so it wasn't until that scene that I got reminded, like, oh yeah, like he got a whole nother form. I'm wondering if it's a dragon. But
That would be so sick. That
I
would
don't.
be
I was
so
trying to
sick.
figure out what in my head. You know what I was thinking when that form came? I was
What
like,
up?
yo, like we already know the Akuza 9. We already know they're not gonna be Kaido, right? That's like a given at this point. Um, but I think it's gonna come down to Yamato and Naruto and Luffy. Yamato
Yeah.
and Luffy. I think they're gonna be the two because I kept thinking like, who's gonna help Luffy? And then I was like, yo, Yamato is actually an X factor.
And not only
Like
that, but
we don't know how strong Yamato is. So,
Yamato's a beast. To be honest with you, you put Yamato in a room
but do
with,
you think Yamato's stronger than like King?
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Bro, the reason why I say this, right, is you had the Toby Ropo and you got the
The
what is
Beast
it?
Pirates.
No, the Elite Three. I don't know what their name is. They had a
They
title.
don't have a name.
Now they do. They have a title for the
It's just Jack Queen King.
No. They do have a title, bro. They said it in the anime
Oh,
mad
they
times.
do.
But regardless, regardless of the name of the title or not, that's not
Uh-huh.
important. What's important is that you have those three, and then you have the Toby Ropo, and essentially anybody in that Toby Ropo spot can be one of those three, can take
Yeah.
one of those positions easy.
Yeah.
And
I'll say we don't know
what I,
where
what I, what I, what
Yamato.
the reason why I say that Yamato kind of fits in that category is like a Toby Ropo in regards to like strength. Not like she's actually a Toby Ropo by any means, but the reason why I say that is because, bro, we're watching the anime.
The bros like, I'm gonna just keep saying she. I don't care. It's okay. I still call Frieza she, and then I gotta correct myself.
Nah, Frieza's a dude.
I know, but it's the voice acting. So,
Yeah, but she's whatever. Yamato,
Yamato's a dude. Kaido said, "Go get my son."
you right, but she got anyways. Anyways, right? Yamato, right? Yamato comes out of nowhere when Luffy's about to die from an aggressive headbutt from Ulti,
Mm-hmm.
and Ulti doesn't even see her movement. That's how, bro. Her movement is on some Smash Bros. Ultimate, like Roy, Marth, Lucina type play, where she just catch you. You see on the corner of your eye a bat just hit you and you die.
I mean, she did just knock out like the strongest giant in One Piece in one hit. So
Bro, and she didn't even hit him.
from range,
she just threw a lightning bat. Shoot. And he got caught and then died. And then I'm like, yep, she's
and
elite.
they say he's like the strongest giant. Like, well, besides probably like the Elbath originals.
But bro, that's the
So
thing. She knocked him out
one
once. She
hit.
one shot at him like Kaido. So bro,
Yeah.
I think she's as strong, or probably she right now. Yamato has the potential to be better than Kaido, to be stronger than Kaido. That's my analysis on the situation. You know. So I think she's
That's
well.
fair. No, that's fair to say. That's fair to say.
I think that she's on her way to be on that status of being able to take down King or Queen. To be honest with you, King like King hasn't really showed 110% of his power, and Queen just be playing around. Queen don't even be fighting. Queen just be putting a Gatling gun on his back and just
Yeah,
be,
they did that for filler episodes. I don't know why. Like the show is so blatantly like extended and drawn out. It could be annoying sometimes. Like let's make a virus thing that Queen shoots, and then let's make it a problem for like 3 or 4 episodes, and then let's make Chopper find a cure for it, and then cure
yeah.
the people, and then we'll go back to everything else that was happening. It's like I don't know why they literally be looking for reasons to be like, we gotta extend this out. We gotta extend this out. I feel like that's how the meetings go.
Cause
And they're
bro,
like,
it's
okay, well let's make this virus thing that Chopper has to cure mid war. And
But I think the reason why they do that is because Oda wants to give screen time to every character. And don't get me wrong, that's not a bad idea. But if you think about it in this perspective, if we got Luffy, if the whole focus was getting Luffy to Kaido and then Luffy fighting Kaido, the show would go a lot quicker. Which essentially that's kind of what we want. But
but this is the thing though. Early, you gotta compare it to early One Piece. This is what early One Piece used to do. You get to the island, Chopper, Nami, Usopp, they get hella screen time. And then when they get down to the real business, they get no screen time. That's how it used to go. Like if you're gonna give them screen time, you give them screen time early when nothing's important. And then
Yeah.
when it gets to the real action, like they wasn't jumping over to Usopp while Luffy was fighting Crocodile.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It
true.
wasn't like we're gonna fight Crocodile. Oh, let's go see what Usopp was doing. Wow. Nah, this is Usopp had his time early on, so you give him his screen time. After his fight, he's gonna go heal whatever he's doing. We get to the real action. Like that's how they did it in early episodes. So now it's like, okay, we're about to go fight an emperor. Even with Marco and Big Mom. Like Marco and Big Mom, I mean, obviously Marco should be dead, but whatever. No, nobody's dying. Like you said, nobody's dying. And I told you, bro, I bet you, and I forgot how much I bet you, but I said Big Mom's gonna have 0 bodies. So far, it's still 0, bro.
I mean, bro, we got about another 1,050
Well, yeah, you're right.
episodes left.
I said she's gonna get 0 bodies in Wano. So far, it's still 0. Now, I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong.
Now that you're bringing that up,
she has 0 bodies.
It's funny how Big Mom isn't even taking care of Marco herself.
That's what I'm saying.
If we're bringing up the logic, she grabbed up and then told Perospero to one shot Marco, and Marco's just standing there like, yeah, I'm dead.
Bro, this is how bad, and I hate kicking the dead horse. The arrows aiming at Marco. Perospero's like, well, sorry, Marco, I wanted to kill you a long time, but this is your time, Pero League, right? and then while he's aiming the arrow, bro, he cocks the joint back, and then Carrot and what's her name, the wolf lady, bro, they have a whole like 10-minute scene.
Yeah,
a whole 10, bro. Carrot gets angry, calms down, has a flashback, then come back to reality.
You know what's mad
gets angry again, transforms, and then jumps, and dude is still here.
You know what's mad funny?
I was like, yo, shoot the arrow.
I was thinking about that scene, and I'm thinking in my head, yo, why is this like scene so long? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about it like, wait. I'm like, wait, dude is locked in. He here from miles away. They're on the high part of the side. On the other side. I'm like, wait. It take them about like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to like kind of warm up like an engine with the Sulong shit.
That's what I'm saying.
They turn into Sulongs, come out of nowhere, body Perospero, and grab that nigga. And the funny thing is they grab Marco out of Big Mom.
Nah, Big Mom threw him. Big Mom
threw him. Oh, yeah, you're right.
She said she don't want to waste soul energy on killing him. I was like,
what? Finish him off.
This is what we call character homicide.
Finish him off.
Soul energy? What?
I didn't understand that.
She could have went like this. And he's dead.
Like, essentially, her whole hand grabbed his whole body.
Bro, this is the same woman that hip tossed a giant at 5 years old.
Well, she got hip tossed too, so.
I mean, she did, but I'm saying that's how strong she is.
Sheesh. Yeah. I mean, the only really good.
And now she's speeded off. She's speeded off to the main war zone, and the question remains, bro. Who's gonna fight Big Mom?
Yeah.
Who's gonna fight her?
Yo, bro, look, I feel like
where is she speeding off to?
I feel like it's gonna be an episode thing though. Every episode, somebody gonna fight Big Mom. It's gonna be some Pokemon shit. Yeah. Bro, I promise you, next episode, since Frankie already finished them off, Chopper gonna turn into the Big Chops. He gonna turn into his monster destructor Frankie mode.
And not get his soul snatched.
Bro. He gonna get punched in his chest, fly into the wall, and then the next episode, Robin gonna fight Big Mom, and then the next episode, Jinbei gonna hip toss her again down the hill, and she gonna be in the front of Onigashima again, fighting Carrot and the other chick.
They just it's bad.
It's crazy.
All of this, see, it's funny though. It's funny because he got favorites. Oda definitely got favorites.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because he's willing to kill Big Mom's character, but he didn't bring Katakuri to Wano because he didn't want to kill Katakuri's character. So he just left Katakuri to say he's resting. I'm like, he's resting. What the hell? Yeah.
Bro,
The captain of your pirate crew is going to fight another emperor, and you're resting.
bro, I'm telling you, bro, he's not resting. He got took
I think
out.
he's like he's either the second or third oldest son.
Bro, I think he got taken out. That's what I think.
They
I
said
think
he's
he
recovering from
I
the
think
fight.
no, he's recovering from Big Mom spanking him after he didn't finish Luffy off. I think that's the problem. Well, he
Well, I
probably
mean, he wasn't gonna beat Snake Man. If anything, like I said, Katakuri, that fight is funny because Katakuri should have won, but
early.
he should have won when he had this move where he grabbed him, swung him around with the what's that? I forgot what his fruit's called.
Mochi.
The mochi,
Mochi.
yeah. He grabbed him around with mochi and then slammed him into the ground. Right? That was Katakuri's strongest move. So I feel like the fight really and bro, Luffy literally went into gear 4 and was like, that hurt, and started laughing and jumped out of it. So I was like, if that's your strongest move, then you're not gonna beat Luffy. But I feel like the fight really ended when Katakuri stopped using the spear.
Yeah, that's
Remember,
true.
remember he had the spear and he actually caught Luffy he caught Luffy with
Through the chest with it. Or
yeah,
through the
well,
stomach with it.
What's the name shot him and paralyzed his legs, and then he caught Luffy, and then they got tight because she interfered. Remember that? But when he stopped using the spear, I felt like he wasn't gonna win. But yeah, he don't want to kill Katakuri's character, but he'll destroy Big Mom's character.
Bro, to be honest, this is what happened, bro. This
He got
bro.
favorites.
Let me tell you what happened,
He
bro.
got favorites.
After Katakuri fought Luffy, and after they escaped Whole Cake Island, Big Mom was like, "Bring me Katakuri."
Right,
Katakuri coming through mad injured, holding on to his spear.
right.
Hey, mama, I fucked up.
Eating a donut.
Big Mom like, huh? Soul snatch.
10 years off your life.
Nah, she took his whole life. Look, she took his soul out. And then you know what she did, bro? After that, I will rest.
Imagine.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's what happened, bro. Bro, it's the same thing that happened with Sabo and some other context that we don't know about because Sabo disappeared and he's supposedly dead.
Why are they killing characters and not showing us, but then the characters that should be dying?
You show.
We got a whole ass war going on and nobody died. Literally, nobody's died.
No.
Well, no.
The grunts have died.
Kanjuro and Orochi.
Well, bro,
But that wasn't even in the active battle. That was just
Orochi. That don't count.
I wanted to see him fight in his 10-headed snake form. I was kind of disappointed.
Bro, all his 10-headed snake form was good for was
Intimidated chicks. That's
bro. I gotta blur it out. So I got my little sampler. Give me a second. So the only purpose of the 10 heads was to
okay. I got you. Dang, 10 at once? That's aggressive.
That's what I'm saying.
That's aggressive.
He on some Yoshi shit. Nah. That's it.
That's aggressive.
He probably had 10 girls.
He always had at least like 5 girls on him, so he always okay.
Two heads. Two heads for female. Now. Wow.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, they the only 2 that died. Nobody's died. Legit.
Yeah. Died. Well, bro, what I'm hoping is
that's why I was like, when I saw Kiku get smoked, I was like, oh, they killed somebody. Nope. They killed
they just took her arm off. I mean,
how you have a war where nobody's dying?
Well, bro,
you remember when they rescued Ace? When they rescued Ace,
but bro, people died. No. People are dying. It's just grunts. It's the same thing. It's really the same. It's really the same thing as Marineford, except Ace got smoked. Like he was the only like important character that
No,
got.
but there was actual like people that they flashbacked and was like, this is how I know Whitebeard that died. Like remember the giant that helped them hold the
Oh
doors open?
yeah,
Like
you
there was
right.
multiple, there was a couple other people too that like they actually like showed the history, and then I thought Mr. Three, I thought he died, but he ended up living. Um, but no, there was a few people. There was at least like three or four pirates that they flashbacked a little bit and they showed how they were relevant, and they got smoked. But yeah, so far we got a whole thing with no deaths. So I'm tired of Frankie running through all these battlefields and catching zero bodies. He has, you know, Frankie Radical Beam is one of the strongest
He did
moves
catch
in
a
the
body
show.
though. He did
It's
catch
one
a
of the
body,
strongest moves in the show. Cause
bro. He
that's
did
that
catch a body though. That's the thing. He
ooh,
caught one. He caught one of the giant zombies, dudes. He caught that dub.
oh the other giant.
Yeah, the one that had a brother that they both was discolored.
Did he shoot him with the radical beam? I
He
forgot.
shoot he shot him in his face and dude died. But then he got back up and then Luffy punched him. Or no,
Oh, so then
no, but he died. He
come
died.
on, that don't
Oh,
count.
but he's a zombie, bro. He got bodied.
Yeah, but Luffy finished him.
Yeah, but we don't know if he really finished though. You know what I'm saying?
Frankie needs to catch a body. All this running around he's doing.
But bro, that makes
I
sense.
remember when Frankie was on Dress Rosa, and he fought the dude that could swim through cement and smoked him. I was like,
Yeah,
let's go, Frankie.
that was
Now,
a good
now,
fight.
yeah, now he just
Well, bro, maybe they're trying to ramp everybody up for the fighting sequence because, bro, I don't think Luffy could run away from Big Mom forever. You know,
yeah,
I
he
think
can, he can.
nah, bro. There's got to be, bro. At some point in time, bro.
He already had the nightmare of his soul getting snatched. That was confirmation right there that he not fighting. He was in prison, bro. I was really surprised that they showed that. I was really surprised that but it's there. He was in prison, sleeping off a hella Kibi dongo, and he had the nightmare of losing to Big Mom. Right there, I was like, okay, so he's scared of her. That was it. Don't worry, Captain. I'll fight Big Mom. You know, Go Roger would have been like, hold on, nah.
That
Ooh.
is true. That is true. He
Like,
stopped his
what do
whole
you mean you'll fight her? She's an emperor.
bro.
I'm gonna fight her.
He stopped his whole two elite homies from fighting Odin because
Yeah.
he wanted to swing him through the forest with one swipe.
They're like, you just want to see how strong he is. He started laughing.
Yep.
So I don't know. But besides the obvious bad stuff that's going on with One Piece, because I feel like we just shit on it for like 20 minutes. Um, Yamato is a bright spot. I feel like Yamato is gonna somehow be involved in the Kaido fight, most definitely. Big Mom is still an X factor.
Yeah.
Like I said, Marco is there, but I don't remember when you was like, yeah, Marco will help out. I don't think Marco's strong enough
Well, I mean, at this point,
to like
seeing that
really.
Marco couldn't even stop Big Mom, then that's
Yeah, like he's not. I kind of already figured because Big Mom is an emperor, and if you're not another emperor or a freaking admiral,
or
like
Luffy.
like the show's been consistent. Unless you're an admiral or a warlord, like one of the warlords or another emperor, you can't fight emperors. The show's been consistent with that. It hasn't been consistent with much. So we Jinbei is a warlord. So when he does stuff with Big Mom, it kind of makes sense because it's like, okay, well Jinbei used to be a warlord, but anybody else is like, yeah, no, Marco's not warlord level, like he's not
Yeah,
emperor level. So yeah,
it's tough.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, we got this upcoming episode with Chopper making the cure. so it's not going to be really a entertaining episode in that sense. So.
Yeah, we might as well talk about World's End Harem or Attack on Titan, which that anime is crazy right
Well,
now.
that'll probably be after Demon Slayer. We got one more episode, so
Yeah,
I'll go on the binge. I'll go on the binge, and then
that one week binge for the
yeah,
podcast.
I'll go on the binge. I'll go
It's
on the
a
binge.
it's a it's a great
I
great
said
series.
the Black Clover binge. That was a journey. So I'll go
Nah,
into
bro,
Attack
that
on
wasn't
Titan.
that was a catwalk, bro. That was a catwalk, bro. I watched in like 4 months all of One Piece,
Oh no, no,
960.
you yeah. I mean you.
Yeah,
I haven't the like I said to me. I watched this stuff like I fell behind One Piece. I was behind maybe 300 episodes, like from when it came off of TV. So I had to catch up like 200 episodes.
that's
Naruto,
solid.
Naruto was probably like 60, like from Kid Naruto to the Naruto Sasuke fight. I was probably like 60 episodes. So I never really had a long binge like that. So and I probably never will because nothing's gonna be as long as
Yeah, it would
as
have to
One
be
Piece.
real good. It would have to be real
I would have
good.
to binge Pokemon or SpongeBob or something.
Nah, that's no
Oh,
point. But what we can do before we actually we finish up and talk about our last topic is we had a couple questions in the chat. So I think right now is a
I'll
good
get back
time
to
to
those
kind of
questions. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So Kamaru Fresh, if he'll probably tune, but I don't think he's still with us, but he may tune in later. Um, he wants to know a couple things. Like I said, we'll have the Discord up around episode 10 or 11. Where we'll have more ways to get in contact with us. Uh, he wants to know what our favorite Naruto movie was. Now, me personally, I haven't seen all of them, only because I'm trying to keep some newness of Naruto still existed in my brain. So I'm trying to keep stuff alive that I haven't seen yet. I didn't watch the Naruto's movies when they aired. The only ones I saw was the last, the one where Sakura and Naruto were in the Infinite Tsukunobu by themselves and had like Minato was still alive type of thing. Um, and then the snow one. I forgot
Yeah,
his
the
name.
snow one was good. That was
I forgot what it's called. But
Ninja.
I feel like everybody saw that one. So out of those three, the last obviously the last was fire. Um,
Well, I mean,
and
I've seen a lot. To be honest, I would say most of the Naruto movies, other than the one that Taj was talking about with the Infinite Tsukuyomi. I saw the last. I saw like the Crescent Moon Kingdom. I seen Ninjas Clash in the Land of Snow. Legends of Stone Gello. Honestly, my favorite was it's kind of hard to say like one is my favorite, but I actually have two favorites. The two favorites is definitely the land of the snow clash, Ninjas Clash in the Land of Snow, and then the second one was it's definitely a tie in between like Legends of Stone Gello and the Crescent Moon Kingdom. But
okay,
those are
okay.
definitely like my favorite Naruto movies. Like I don't think the franchise has made any bad Naruto movies, to be
No,
honest.
they're all good.
They're
Yeah,
all
they're all
solid.
good movies. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, let's see if there's another question. He had a bunch of comments. Favorite Naruto character.
Hmm.
Ooh. Um, well, my favorite character is Madara. But if I wanted to pick somebody that's not like, you know, super strong and stuff, and it's not even because of how strong he is, it's because I relate to him because his backstory, like his upbringing was just hella traumatic. So I feel like the route he took in order to achieve peace is very like understandable. If you look at the fact that he had brothers, all his brothers died. He had to kill his best friend to get like Mangekyo, like all that kind of stuff. Like, and he lived through like I think 2 wars, either two or I think he lived through 2 wars or something like that. So, uh, there's a lot of sympathy I have for Madara. But if I'm not gonna pick an obvious character like Madara, um, I'm gonna have to go with Eight Tails.
Eight Tails.
My boy Killer B.
Okay. I would definitely say that Shikamaru is my favorite character, just
Okay.
because his prowess in regards to like how he be making his jutsu specific towards different scenarios, and like,
Yeah.
we've seen Shikamaru fight a lot of fucking people, man, and I think that his ninja style is a little different. His ninjutsu is very different from like other people's in the show, but I think that his is like the most versatile because like, bro, we've seen this dude. We've seen this dude go to like the lengths and the extents of like his power, and even go beyond that.
Yeah, yeah. Shikamaru is definitely a beast. You know what I was just thinking?
Well,
The character I relate to, like if I were in the Naruto universe, I would see myself as I think his name is either Ao or Oi. Um but
yeah,
but
okay.
he's a swordsman in the Cloud Village. And his sister is Choji's wife. Um I can't remember what his name is, but he's like he's like they gave him like 3 episodes of his own where Naruto actually had to go save him from a side mission that he was on during the war. And he's because well, on top of him being like in the Cloud Village, you know what I'm saying, like he's a skilled I think he ended up being the so I forgot I'm forgetting people's names, but after the Raikage and Shippuden, the next Raikage in Boruto ended up being the dude with the sword and the freaking lightning style. I forgot his name though. He has white hair. Well, they all got white hair in the Cloud Village, but I don't know if you remember who I'm talking about. I'm
Yeah,
forgetting
yeah.
people's name.
He was fighting the twins,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
the legendary twins, and
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, him. So
yeah.
he ended up being the Raikage in Boruto, and then Oi is his like assistant. So he's basically like the one who might be next up. Um, but yeah, he was. I wish they had more episodes of him fighting. But basically, there's like a 3 episode span during the war where Naruto sends shadow clones all throughout the war field, and one of the things that his clones did was help him. I think he was trapped by like Hello White Zetsu, and there's like 3 episodes where like Naruto's getting him out and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to him. Really, really basic. Like he's just a regular Cloud Village. Like he uses a sword. Like
He's just
what?
elite. He's
Yeah,
just
he was
elite at
just.
being him.
And him and his sister had some combos together. But yeah, his sister ended up getting with Choji, and they never showed how that happened. But whatever, Choji like black girls. um, let's see what else we got in here. Konohamaru was nerfed. Uh, he should have known Monkey King Sage mode. Uh, I mean,
It's a
I
good
don't
point.
think I don't think Konohamaru was nerfed. I think they needed Boruto to be stronger. So I think like I said, there was a lot of forced plot on Boruto. Like cause going into the show, like I said, Naruto's son there's no interest in Naruto's son. It could have been a son, a daughter. There's zero interest. If anything, it would have been like, oh, let's see, somebody from the Hyuga clan learn Rasengan and see if they could finesse like an 8 trigrams Rasengan. Like that would have been the only like interesting thing. But Naruto's son's not a Jinchuriki. Naruto's son's not a Uchiha. Naruto's son isn't a sage. There's nothing there. So they forced a lot of plot on Boruto. I think Konohamaru and a bunch of characters. Like, oh, that was the third character. Midai. Midai was the other one that should have been a main character.
Yep.
Asuma's daughter. That's who the third person was. Like I said, hella foreshadowing that she pulled in, and then it just didn't happen.
Yep.
And Midai has Kekkei Genkai, and they could have just made something up that was broken. Because Kurenai has Kekkei Genkai and Genjutsu. So they could have just gave Midai some broken ability and ran with it. I don't know. Whatever. But now they was like Naruto's son. That's who's gonna be the next main character. So
what a joy. But
yeah, we appreciate the comments. Anytime you got questions for us, you can hop right into the chat. I didn't have much for trending today. Only, what do we anticipate going forward with My Hero and Black Clover, real quick. Black Clover comes out summer 2023, and My Hero comes out next year. Well, we're in 2022. Yeah, it comes out this year in the fall.
What I definitely could say in regards to Black Clover is that we're like the ending is gonna be pretty good. Like if they're extending it for a really good reason. Which we don't know as of this current moment, but I definitely think that we're gonna see some fire. It's gonna be great. We're gonna love it, and then I think the anime development team they'll make it good enough so that we get everything we want. We get the deaths, the turnaround, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
All of the emotions, they're gonna bring that in because Black Clover has kind of been that anime where if you stay on long enough, you'll feel like a connection where you just don't really want it to end.
Yeah, definitely felt that way. It's the comedy. Like I said, Black Clover is it's like the funniest not comedy anime I've ever seen. Like there's anime that's comedy and supposed to be funny, but this one, like it's an actual, like it's a serious like action like thing, but it's like the comedy and the bond, and I did get used to Asta screaming. I didn't think it would happen.
I'm telling you, bro. Most people who don't. Most people who think, nah.
It was a hurdle. It was hard though. It was a hurdle. Like
not just because you love this character, because bro, other than him, like there were more moments of him actually showing growth and development as a character than him yelling. I mean, like I could.
It was hard. It was hard when the first like 10 episodes. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I.
Yeah, because that's his whole thing. But you grow to love him because he just works so hard. Like his ethic.
Yeah.
He works hard. He's humble. He fights.
Well, I mean, and it kind of took away from his character a little bit when he made a deal with the devil and sold his right arm. I think that took away from his character a little bit, but.
Nah, bro, because at the moment in time, I think it was
because now he has powers, so now he can't be like.
But we got to put this in perspective.
I never had no powers. He has powers now. So
if we put it in perspective like this, right? We didn't know about the vice captain. We didn't know he had 7 demons in his arsenal.
Devils in that show.
Devils, whatever, all same shit. But anyways, he had 8 devils, 9 devils, whatever you want to call it. We didn't know that. So the biggest kind of plot twist in the story was at the end of that first part of the last season, where the vice captain comes in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm your vice captain. We lit. We out here. We doing the damn thing."
Right, right.
Um, and that's it. You know what I mean? I think that was something none of us expected. Just him to just come out of nowhere and help Asta. You
Well,
know?
yeah. To be able to use like another person be like devil possessed, but actually have control of it. That was definitely a plot twist. I'm hoping it's not the last season.
It is though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm hoping it's not.
But that's the feeling that I had too when I first started watching, because I first started watching when the anime came out, and the adventure, the journey has been great. We've seen a lot of good things, bad things, ugly things, in between things, but
Yeah,
I think that they're gonna do us a solid and wrap it up either in the best way we see possible, or the best way how the show should have ended in the first place. You know,
I need this is what I need. If it's gonna end, I need a movie.
they're coming out with one, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're coming out with one. Yeah,
I need a movie. And then I need one more Julius Nova Chrono fight. I need
that's
one
tough.
more somewhere. They gotta squeeze that in. I need
I don't think we're gonna get that.
another Wizard King fight.
I don't think we're gonna get
I
that.
need it. I
That's a
need it.
stretch. No, trust me, I understand,
I
but it's
need
a
it.
stretch.
I
That's a
know it's a
stretch.
stretch. Like with everything that's happened, I know it's a stretch, but he's still the Wizard King. He still uses time magic.
Bro, that's what he gonna do.
Right.
He's gonna be on the other side of the world and throw out his hand, and then his book gonna come out of nowhere on the other side of the world. 30 pages gonna flip, and he gonna do his last attack, boom. And then whoever the enemy is gonna die, and then he's gonna be like this on some shit. I tried.
I'll take that though. I need one more Wizard King. Like it's like if the Hokage were to like never fight in Naruto. Like that's how I feel. Like
I
every
mean,
every every Hokage in the show got hella fight scenes. All of them, one through five. They all got even Tsunade can't even do that much, but she got a good like 2-3 fight
no, no,
scenes.
no, 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 no.
Like
Tsunade, when she was in her, before Naruto became an old man and he Hokage, she was putting in work.
yeah, she's putting. I'm saying like if you're the strongest in the you know what I'm saying, like I need to see you pop off. Like that one fight with what's his name, with Light whatever,
Lish.
Litye whatever is there. I think they call him Light. But yeah, it didn't do him justice. He needs a convincing like, yo, I'm still like even as a kid, like it don't gotta be the strongest enemy in the show, but even as a kid, I figure he's still at least as strong as the captains.
Yeah, and I think that he
Wouldn't you
should.
say that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think
Maybe
it's
maybe not as strong as what's his name?
as Yami.
As Yami, yeah, maybe not as strong as Yami as a kid, but definitely as strong as the rest of them. At
Yeah.
least as strong. Like Yami with this whole dimension slice, like that's kind of.
No, no,
But
no. He worked for that. He worked for that. He was like,
he did,
he's like,
he
I'm
did,
about to go to the
he did.
next level and push myself beyond
Yeah,
pushing
yeah, no,
myself.
he did. But I feel like Julius, even though he's a kid, I feel like he's still busted. We just need him to be in a situation where he's
I
like
feel
I
like,
need this is the scenario. The
yeah.
enemy come up. Oh, I heard the Wizard King lost some powers. You look pathetic. And then he's like, yeah, but I'm still the Wizard King. And then pop do something. And then they'd be like, what? He still has this much strength left? And then you know what I'm saying? Like that'd be the scenario. And then he take out like 6 enemies by himself. Like something like that. Um, but what are we anticipating for My Hero?
Nothing, to be honest with you, bro. Bro, look, they killed Sir Night Eye. They killed off Lemillion at this point,
They said Deku's about to get 6 other powers, six
bro. But
other
that man
vestiges.
that man barely knows how to use the wit to gather 10 enemies, 10 villains together and just.
I think it's time for a time skip.
Nah, I don't think it's time for a time skip. I
No,
think, yeah, bro.
really? Like what if they this is what I'm thinking. What if they skip ahead like 3 of the powers? Like
Nah,
what if they skip ahead and it's like, okay, we time skipped, everybody's older. I've learned he hasn't mastered them, but he's learned 3 more powers.
bro. The only way I see them going to doing a time skip is, let's say, for example,
Because are we really gonna sit and watch him learn all 6 of these powers?
I think so.
There's 6 of them.
Bro, I think he's gonna learn three, and then they might do a time skip. But bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, I don't think he's gonna learn that shit anytime soon. I think that the only way we're gonna get a time skip is if every hero that's a top hero gets bodied,
Just smoked.
and then every hero goes under hiding, and then the world turns to shit. Then I think at that moment in time, all the heroes that are kids, they're gonna go disappear,
Yeah,
and
get in
then
the lab.
be in the lab and then come back. And then class 1A, 1B, all of the niggas that survive, then they gonna be the chosen ones.
So
And
so
then
so
even then,
we in for a long journey then.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure,
We in
bro.
for a
We,
journey
we
then,
about to
because
be on we about to be on some One Piece shit with my hero. The way
yeah,
they
no, that's
the,
the
the
way
way
it's looking.
the way they come
'Cause
out, bro, they come out every 2 years. Every 2 years, bro. Bro, I'm gonna be
long
50.
ass breaks.
I'm gonna be 50 by the time Deku learn all 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever these
No,
abilities.
I mean, there's 8 in total, but he already got 2 of them.
Bro, I'm gonna be here coming into the. I'm gonna be looking into the TV as an old whippersnapper, like, oh wait, you
It's
got it?
bad. Like it's bad quirks. I'm like, yo, he's got to learn 6 quirks.
No, but it's
Like,
not even the fact that it's six. It's six, but then you have six extra abilities for each. Because remember, these people had devil fruits. I mean, not devil. Whoa, whoa! I said devil fruits. These
quirks.
people had different quirks.
No, that's what I'm
Right?
saying. There's 6 quirks that he's gonna inherit.
No, but bro, remember, dude said on top of the six quirks you inherit a special, a sub quirk of each quirk.
No, no, no,
So,
no,
bro,
no, 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 no.
no, he said that.
No, how it works is he's getting because of the first quirk, because of All Might,
Yeah.
he's getting the amplified version of all 6 of them. So the dude said, like, hey, this is how my quirk works, but yours is stronger because you're getting the amplified version because it's been cultivating and one for all this time. That's how
He
he
said
explained it.
no, no, no. He said that, but he also said that for every person that every one for all that you've learned, you also get another ability. That's what he said. You also get like a sub quirk of that quirk. You feel me? But
I
that's what
gotta
I'm
go back and see
saying.
that.
But you have to, bro.
That's hella. That's gonna take mad long. Like
That's
I
what
said,
I'm
they
saying.
gotta,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, the world
or
is beyond shit.
he's just gonna be shitting out quirks like
No,
every 5 episodes.
that's what I'm
Like
saying.
he's gonna
It's
be,
two options. Well, one option numero uno, right? Is to make Tomura win. Like all
yeah,
the heroes get bodied.
yeah,
Killed. Even
yeah,
number two, Mr.
Hawks,
Nightwing, whatever the fuck that nigga name
yeah,
is.
Hawks.
Itachi, that's what I'm gonna call him. All right. Itachi and
They
the
did give from
squad
the Itachi plotline. So
Itachi and the squad is gonna get bodied, and then everybody gonna go into hiding. We're gonna be like 200 feet under, and all the homies they're gonna be grinding for like 10 years in the lab shadow boxing, right?
right,
And then Deku gonna come out And mind you, this was gonna happen. We're gonna see him post time skip. He gonna be on a rock on some levitation shit. He
Or
gonna be
some Avatar state.
oh, he gonna be levitating like hi, no, 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 no. Right?
Like, yo, was that Deku? You gonna be like, yo, what's that?
he gonna be on this shit. And then bro, then he gonna open his eyes and be like, I'm ready. Let me suit up.
All 8 quirks fully mastered.
Yes, and then on top of that, you gonna have fucking
Bro, these fight scenes with 7 quirks is gonna be
bro, we're not even gonna see that, bro. That's the thing. We're not gonna see that until Tomura becomes all for one. When all for one take over his body, that's when we gonna see the real fire, bro. We're not gonna see that shit anytime soon, bro. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna see every season. We're gonna see him do a new quirk.
Yeah. He gonna do a new one.
That's how they gonna keep the show.
Yeah, we're in for a journey. We're in for a ride. That's
He gonna be levitating on a rock. He not even gonna be sitting on. He gonna be levitating. He gonna be like, yeah, this is my quirk space time continuum. I can levitate and control space.
it's gonna be a journey. I mean, I think right now we're seeing them as kids. I think they're gonna do the whole Naruto thing where it's like kids, young adults, full adults. I think they're gonna do the whole thing.
They got to. They had to do it for freaking Black Clover. They had to. They just weren't strong enough.
They weren't strong enough. Yeah,
smart.
That makes sense.
But
well, shout out to 2023 and fall of 2022. Got some stuff to look forward to. But see, reasons like this is why I kind of don't want to binge Attack on Titan because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
well, bro, we got other animes in the woodwork until Attack on Titan gets finished. So we could obviously, take the route of just reviewing those and then
chat. Throw in there if y'all ever watched this episode or send us messages on our IG and stuff like that. I'm gonna post it up right here so y'all can see it. Actually, those are our IGs. We could just do that one. Oh, send us a message on IG. What anime should Taj get into? What should I get into? If y'all watch the episode live or y'all watch it later, you could hit us up on IG. Just let me know what should I get into. There's Attack on Titan that I'm thinking about, getting into. What was the other one with the guns and the
with the guns?
Yeah. You've been telling me about it for a minute now.
Is it World Trigger?
World Trigger, yeah.
Yeah, World Trigger's good. World Trigger is solid.
Yeah, let me know.
Guns, bro. It's guns, swords, projectiles, all that.
Let me know what I should get into. I'm trying to keep Attack on Titan in the pocket because I know it's crazy. See the crazy ones I try to keep in the pocket, but I'm running out of
pockets.
I'm running out. So, yeah, let me know in the chat. Outside of that, that's pretty much it for us today. You can check out the full episode of Divine Departure on YouTube if you just type in Divine Departure on YouTube. It's easier to just type in Divine Departure podcast because there's no other podcast on YouTube called that we were able to see. And then if we give you a link, it could kind of get messy if you're signed in or not signed in a different platform. So you just type that in right into YouTube, it'll come up. The link is also in our bio on our IG. So if you go to IG, check out our bios, is there. You can find us on some other platforms. If you check out our WeLo link, our WLO link. So mine's and Juwan's is there. And then you can check Juwan out on Twitch. What you been playing lately, bro?
Guilty Gear Strive, playing some Rainbow Six Extraction, all that good shit.
Yeah, we probably gonna get on that later today.
Yeah.
And then you can check me out on Twitch here. I'm mostly doing Super Smash Bros. The new Battlefield. That's what I've been doing a lot recently. I'm probably gonna get 2K coming up soon since it's hella cheap. So it might be some 2K and Madden. Football season's almost over, so I'm probably gonna get the last of the Madden juices out the way. But for the most part, it's Super Smash Bros. And Battlefield right now. So If you have any interest, let me know. That's it for episode 8. Yeah, that's it for episode 8. Thank you for being with us. I'm Taj. That's Juwan. Have a great day.
We'll see you guys later.